hear news. We are right here, and thank God you are too. I'm Laura Negri. Tonight news, we have the results of the Sydney to Hobart yacht race. We also have a story on the extinct Tasmanian tiger. But first, we cross live to our reporter on the field, Erin White, who is talking to us live from Port Arthur.
Thanks, Laura. I'm here at the historic Port Arthur site with the 1 millionth visitor to come through the iconic tourist attraction. G'day, Jamie. Tell me about your Port Arthur experience.
Oh my god, it was so awesome. We went to the ghost tour and everything, saw all these ghosts, and it was just so awesome.
Did you learn anything?
Oh my gosh, we learned heaps. We actually learned that the convicts arrived in Port Arthur in 1830, so that was a really long time ago.
Sounds like you had an awesome day. Back to you, Laura.
People of many different cultures were attracted to citizenship in Tasmania so they could find work on the construction of the hydroelectric dam scheme. This year marks 40 years since the construction of this historic, controversial Gordon Dam. Recently, Greens political party leader, Nick McKim, stated that when reflecting on the outcome, suggesting coal as an environmentally friendly alternative was the wrong choice and is glad that this never eventuated. This also marks the historical moment when a politician admitted they were wrong. And now for sport. We cross live again to Erin White, who is now at Hobart's waterfront for the result of the Sydney to Hobart yacht race.
It's a touch windy down here on Constitution Dock on Hobart's waterfront as the 68 Sydney to Hobart yacht race is drawn to a close. Barnard's 11 has once again taken out the trophy for the 7th year in a row. We return to our newsroom for the finance report with Chris Bradshaw.
Thanks, Erin. As we can see, the low consumption of apples on camp has resulted in a decrease of APC, that's apples per camper, down to 0.3, down from 0.8 from this time last year. But on to plums. As we can see, the increase in the number of plums has gone up to 0.9 plums per camper, or PPC as we like to call it. But more importantly, we talk about chocolate. Chocolate is the best thing to invest in this time of year, when the graph shows up. As we can see, the increase in chocolate from this time last year has increased from 30 grams per camper up to 100 grams per camper. Whoa, what a rush. But now importantly, on to weather. As we can see, this morning in Tasmania, it started at a cloudy, rainy 12 degrees. Time to put your coats on. That's what it sounds like this time of year. And then, at 9:30 a.m, we progressed on to it being 22 degrees. Time to take your coats off. And then, it progressed at 10 a.m. onto its... It then progressed on to 10 a.m. to the next slide, where it showed us that it was slightly mild and 13 degrees. Whilst this is a glorious summer in Tasmania, it's time to put your coats back on. I'm not done. But then, at the end of the day, we then saw again, once again, it was 19 degrees Celsius, jackets off. But then at 11:30, we saw it progress onto fleeting, rugged hailstorms at 4 degrees Celsius. So that wraps up this morning's weather. Back to you, Laura.
Thank you, Chris. We now finish with our story on the iconic Tasmanian tiger. Australia accounts for 1/3 of all contemporary mammal extinctions worldwide. At least 10 species and 6 subspecies of Australian marsupials have become extinct following European settlement. And many more are now at high risk of extinction. One of Australia's most fabled species, the Tasmanian tiger, also known as the thylacine, went extinct on the continent's mainland around 2,000 years ago. A small population of thylacines persisted on Tasmania when Europeans arrived in Australia. Due to European intervention, the thylacine is now extinct and the settlers issued 2,000 bounties as it was believed the tiger was killing the animal stock. This has now been found to be false, as the Tasmanian tiger's jaws were too small to devour sheep and cattle, as it was believed. Regardless of this information, the Tasmanian tiger, as it seems, will forever remain an extinct species. Sad. I'm Laura Negri, and that's all from Thank God You're Here News. Thank God.
Sleeps tonight in the forest, the mighty forest. The tiger sleeps tonight. Please, please go away. Please, please go away.
Thank you.